We learnt Smoke on the Water played on one string in the first lesson. You can now see on the screen I've got Smoke on the Water played on one string in tablature. I'll just play that to you again so you can see how it relates. If you look at the screen now, we've got the two-stringed version, which is how it's played in the original song. So if we look at the tab, you can see that there's a 0 on the open third string and the fourth string. So what that means is that we play these two strings. And the way we're going to do it is using our thumb and our index finger to kind of pinch the string. If we look at the tab now, you can see that both those strings are played, and they're actually played all the way through, so we can just assume that from now on. Throughout this song, it's always string 3 and 4, and we're also always going to use our thumb and index finger, on the right hand that is. So we're now going to play fret 3 on those two strings, and if you look at my left hand now, you can see that I'm using the index and middle finger on that hand, which we'll be using throughout. To play fret 3, so we go. So we've just gone 0, 3, and then if we look at the tab, you can see it goes to fret 5 now. So that's our first bar. We just practice that a few times and get fluent with it. So keep going with that until you know it really well. If we look at the second bar, we can see it's actually very similar. It goes 0 again, then it goes 3. But now we go to fret 6 on these same two strings. So we move our fingers up there. And then finally back to 5. So we just go 0, 3, 6, 5. And just practice that a few times to get it fluent. Once you've done that, we can put the first two bars together. So we go. And then just repeat until you know it really well. Okay, and then if we look at the tab again, we can see that we've got the last bar. So again, it's quite similar. It just goes 0, and then 3 again. Up to 5, and then 3 again, and then 0. When we put that together, it sounds like. One more time. And then we can go from the beginning and put the whole thing together. So there we have the Smoke on the Water intro. I'd suggest that you approach it the same way I have there, so piece by piece, a bar at a time, and then just put it all together and then play it round and round as many times as you can to get it fluent.